When you in jail, you start getting situated in your dorm and they move you to a different dorm, G. And then you start getting situated there and they move you to a different cell, bro. I used to love that, but at the same time, I didn't, homie. The reason I liked it is because every time I touch down somewhere, like, for example, if I get a new job or I get a promotion or something, G, similar to, like, in prison, bro. Every time I move to a new place, I gotta adapt, bro. Because you can move to a new dorm and it's gonna be like the opposite of the last dorm, G. Facts, G. Like, you gonna be in this dorm and it's gonna be like, hey, bro, all the whites in the raza doesn't mess with the blacks for nothing, G. I don't care if the items is closed. You cannot change with them. Don't even look their direction, G. We in hot water right now with them, G. And then you get to another dorm and you like, man, hey, man, the blacks right here is straight, G. You know what I'm saying? We ain't messing with the paisas here, G. You know what I'm saying, player? Just because we got our own reasons, G. So go ahead and you could trade with them. Just don't make sure it's not open, G. When you just like, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? You just came from this other place where it was like totally not accepted. Pero like, what the fuck, G? Get your shit together. You know what I'm saying? That's how you be feeling. But at the same time, while you're like adapting to these new fucking rules and shit, the time's flying by, bro, because you're like, shit, is they gonna get rides? They gonna be a ride tomorrow? Am I gonna boop out for this? Am I gonna boop out for that? How do the mail go out? How long does it take to get here? Like, all of those things that you stay tripping out on make your time fly by, bro. The bad thing about it is all the new freaking rules, G. Like, let's say you come from one dorm and it's like, we using only the upstairs restrooms, G. All right, nobody touched the downstairs. And then you go in there, you know, you got chorro way, you got to go use the restroom, bro. That shit like, you know, like a little turtle, G. Like, you got to run to the restroom. You like, you don't got time for nothing. You just running and you like, oh, shit, I got to go to this one, right? That's how it was the last time. And then you walk out of the restroom and they like, hey, G, you know what time it is, right, G? And you're like, nah, what time is it, G? And they're like, that's what time it is, G. And you're like, damn, G, again, G, I just got that last time, G, but it's because I used the opposite restroom. So, you know, it's like freaking crazy. That's the bad parts about it, bro. Other parts is like, you know, you might have everything nice in here. You know, you love buying cards from this guy and you love getting tattoos from that guy and buying pruno from this guy. And now the tattoo artist in this new dorm is super booked up, G. So you got to wait till next year, G. But you going home next month. So if you want to get that good work, you got to start stabbing some people up, G, so you could get some more time. You know what I'm saying, G? And people don't really want to do that. So you just miss out on the art, G. But anyways, man, I remember one time I had got to this new dorm, G, and everybody used to be using brooms and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And nobody would ever mention sticks on the floor. Sticks on the floor, you know what I'm saying? Mention that, G. So I got to this new dorm, G, right? And every time you get a broom, everybody's like, sticks on the floor. All races get up, right? So I didn't know because I came from the new dorm, G. So they like, hey, G, they were saying sticks on the floor, G. That means there's brooms on the floor. There's weapons on the floor. So everybody needs to be up in case a race picks it up and starts attacking us with it, G. And I was like, oh, snap. Well, then nobody didn't tell me that, G. I'm over there eating my crust up chili limes. You know what I'm saying? You know, like chips, G. He looked at me like, you eating a soup like that? I was like, yeah, you ain't never had it. You should try it. He's like, maybe I will, G. But after you go do your rutina, G, you got broken off, G. Go do your mandatory workout because you messed up, G. And don't mess up again, G. You're going to get beat up, G. This is some real stuff, G. Ain't no strikes around here. Next time you're getting beat up, G. So I was like, all right, G. So all right, I observed, G, and I noticed that the blacks had the brooms, right? So the next time, the whites had the broom, G. So they like, sticks on the floor, sticks on the floor. And I'm like, okay, when other races got the broom, you know, get up because we ain't got it. They got the sticks, you know, so that's why we're standing up. So I stood up, G. I noticed old boy over there looking at me like a hawk, G. This guy thought he was like some type of Aerodactyl, G. Pokemon, Pidgeotto. He was looking down at me, you know what I'm saying? And he see me standing up, so he's like, all right, you ain't getting beat up today, G. So then, couple days go by, G. You don't get the sticks every day. Couple days go by, sticks come again, right? This time is our race, G. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like over there reading some urban book or some John Grisham. I don't remember, G, but I was there reading a book, G. You know what I'm saying? I was probably looking at Lowrider magazines thinking about who I'm going to tape up to my wall next, G. I think me and my girl had got into it, G. So I broke up with her on the wall and I cheated on her with, you know, some Lowrider girls and stuff, G. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, I was laying back, G, and I noticed sticks on the floor. I noticed all the other races get up, G. So I was like, oh, okay. Couple of my people didn't get up, G. But it's just because they took a couple more seconds to get up. And I thought they were not getting up anymore. So I just said, you know what? I'm going to keep reading, G. So I kept on reading, taping, whatever I was doing that day, G. And, oh boy, come over there. You know what I'm saying? Freaking Pidgey come over there and stuff. He like, what's up, G? I'm like, what up? Freaking Aerodactyl. He's like, you know what time it is, right? I was like, well, I ain't got my package yet, G. I ain't got that watch, but it's gonna come soon, G. You know what I'm saying? And I did not think I was about to get boop-bop, G, because, you know, I thought that we had to do it when the other people had them, G. Like, you know, it was a threatening thing, but it wasn't, G. He told me, you gonna get your ass whooped, G, right now, right after we finish cleaning, G. And I was like, for what? He was like, because you didn't get up when sticks was on the floor, G. And I was like, bro, but we got the sticks, G. If something happens, it's all right, G. But it's not, that guy is not 1. Now he's 3 because of the length of his arm, G. You know what I'm saying? And he was looking at me like, bro, check in after, G. I was like, all right, G, but I'm doing it before we go to the yard, G, because the last time you boop me, you motherfuckers made me wait till after yard, G. And then when I see my friends over there from high school and stuff, and they was like, what's up? How you been, G? I was like, shut up. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't even enjoy my yard, G. So we gonna get my boop bop before yard, G. He was like, okay, you ready? I was like, not really, G, but I'll see you in the back right now, G. He's like, all right, G. Hey, later on today and shit, you still gonna let me use that CD that you got? I looked at him, I was like, yes. And then we went and got my ass whooped, then I brought the CD, G, and it was cool. You know what's crazy, though? After the boop bop, he started being cool with me. I think he just wanted to see me get my ass whooped, pero